Welcome back to Wernolau Farm. Right, we got to get harvesting. We've got 3 fields to do. We're not going to do them all in this day, but first of all I need to get a worker. I have brought the hoe over with the Massey Ferguson. I need to get a worker on that. I don't want this to go into herbicide, so I am going to be using the workers again just to help move things along. We had so much rain. Where are we here? It doesn't matter how they do it. Yeah, we had so much rain in the last episode, and I've done a bit of work off camera what I could do, and some things I shouldn't have done in the rain really, but I haven't harvested only the grass, and I have tedded it, and now the rain stopped. I'm hoping this will dry out. We're going to leave it on here till the next day in October, and then we'll come and row it if it's dry enough, if the moisture's gone. If not, we'll ted it all again. But yeah, that's that all done, and I've taken care of a couple of little things that I've managed to get done in the rain. I don't think I've ever seen rain that heavy in Farming Simulator. I might have said that before, but it was ridiculous. It was torrential. It would not let up, and it has only just let up. So I'm not going to run over to the harvest, so we'll tab over. Now here we are, so let's get this field done before we move on, and then we'll move into the next day and do the other 2 sunflower fields down at the farm where we just was. So let's get unfolded. Not you, thank you. Wouldn't hurt to get some lights on now, I think, and some lines. I suppose that's the best way of doing it. It's a funny shaped field, so yeah, we'll go 2 headlands. Just make sure I've turned the show lines is on. Okay, so I might just need to get further into the field. Find out how much this Welsh yields. We've bought this field, if anyone hasn't seen before, we've bought this field with the sunflowers in. These are all going to our oil mill. Now, we had trouble getting in here into this field. I hadn't realised when I bought the header how wide it was. I want all the soybeans and canola oil done up here, or canola, and then turned into canola oil up here where the oil mill is. But yeah, we had some trouble getting into the field. I had to come off the line there, admit defeat and go through the hedge. There's no collision on the hedges, but I don't want to make a habit of that. So what we might do, I know that one of our other sunflower fields is going to be the same problem, in fact probably worse, but that they won't be those fields won't be planted with sunflowers in future. It will be the fields down here, so just with that one off one time again with the hedges. But what we can do is, let's just switch off there for a minute. Now we own the land in the middle. I haven't managed to remove any hedges. I haven't found a way of doing it, whether it's through chainsaw or whatever. Nothing seems to work, but we can remove trees as we own the land in the middle. We might be able to possibly remove these trees. Then that way we'll just get through here somehow. See where we're going here. There is a way out here somewhere. Yes, we could the corn header will stay down here at this in this area anyway, so then we could bring it through with the trailer. If it doesn't fit through this gap, it might fit through this gap folded up actually, and then just bring it straight through here if we get rid of these trees or bushes and shrubs and things. If we do that, then we can get straight through. So what we might do is do a bit of this, probably the headland, and then set a worker off. We need to go and get a trailer for these sunflowers, and also we can get the forestry mulcher and see if we can take out them trees. There's only going to be one way to find out, and that's by doing. There are other mods we could have used. I think the Devourer, and then we could have profited from the wood chip from that process that we're about to do soon. But I've had mixed results with the Devourer. It seems to be, I mean, I've only briefly used it before, but it seems to be alright on the larger trees or the lodgepole and things like that. I think I've had success with it on them, but the spindly, shrubby trees, not so much. So I don't want to risk it, renting it for that purpose and then it doesn't work. I'd rather just, I know the forestry mulcher works, providing we're allowed to cut those trees down, which I think we can. We should be able to. Although I have had a problem with a few of them with the chainsaw, but it'd be worth having a look. Yeah, so we'll get a couple of headlands in, or we'll certainly at least get filled up and then go from there, I think. So let's get that done first. Okay, so we're nearly full up here, and I'm quite certain we won't get the grain trailer in here, seeing as I couldn't get the header, the trailer the header's on in here, not through the gate. So what I'm going to do is pop this pipe out over the wall, try to stop going through hedges, because the next map we're on we won't be able to do that, so better get sorted out there. I wonder if I wonder how long that is. Now if I was to fold the header and I can get close up there, yeah, okay, I will just switch that off for now, because otherwise it's going to run the hours up while I go and get a trailer. So let's get the John Deere all lively. Very bright, maybe not that many lights. Yeah, just that one. They were too bright. We're on the trailer there. Okay, it's not destroy any crop if we can help it. We'll be needing these lights actually. Okay, that's that, and then get back to the harvester. We've got the fixed front weight on here, so I'll have to put the forestry mulcher on the rear of the vehicle. I'm not actually sure if that's how you're supposed to use it, but I normally put it on the front. Yeah, through there I thought that would have all been fenced, but it's not. So we might be able to make use of that. Possibly a little bit of tidying up with the meadow grass and things like that. I might have to put that back. Possibly a track, not sure. Okay, let's just get under this pipe and then we'll go and get switched on. Imagine it's somewhere around there. There we go. Well, oh, my tree. Yeah, this although this field isn't yielding particularly well, it's got a huge amount of sunflowers in it, so it'd be nice to see if we can fill up that oil mill. I don't think we will, but it'd be nice if we could. Almost there. Pipe in. Off we go. Unfold it again. Now we should be able to get the whole way around the field with the trailer once we can get in here, but we need to go and get that done, preferably for the worker. It's full up again. So let's activate the worker. Just get out of their way. Back into the deer. Wonder if I can back this up. I don't really want to block the lane, so we'll put it in the gas works area, in the biogas plant. Pop that anyway, it really doesn't matter. Okay, I think it was about 5,000 to rent the forestry mulcher. I know the shop's shut, but there's usually someone in there working away anyway, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind digging it out for us. The night shift, probably servicing vehicles. So let's pop to the store. Mulchers. Rent. Yeah, that's not too bad. To fix this problem, I'm happy with that. Now, fingers crossed this works, because my other plan was to sell the field once we got, I mean, I don't like getting the crop out of the field and then selling it, but if I can't get my equipment into the field, then it's no good to me. I should have looked first. I hastily bought 3 fields at the same time. So, spend some money, buy some fields. But it is a good field, so if we can make this work, then that would be fantastic. Right, just got to wait till I meet some resistance about here. Yes. Now I could lower it, but then I'm going to ruin the grass, so I'm going to try not to do that. So before we return this, we'll have the harvester with the header come over here, and we'll just check for width. And if all's good, then we can return it. Fantastic. Okay, let's just go check through here. I'm not worried about these little shrubs, they can stay where they are. Just take that off the worker. Now obviously when we have to come through, this will be folded up. Just do a dry run before we return the mulcher. Oh, it's no problem here. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, well, might as well unload some of these while we're here. I think the workers finished the hoeing, so that's good. I don't think I've got any more jobs for them. If it was October 2nd, I would put them out on the windrow, which is what I might do. Well, that's fixed that. What we'll do is just put it back on the worker for a bit. We will take back over. Off they go. Let's get right out of the way there. Yeah, we'll wait till daylight and then we'll dress this back in with some grass. Can I pick that up? Yes. Release. Thank you. Right, let's return this and then grab the trailer and return. Okie dokie. Fantastic. Well, that's really sorted that out. Yeah, I was looking at it after the last episode, especially when I was editing. I was like, there must be a way in somewhere. There must be. Okay, we should probably just empty these out. Get the oil mill switched back on. I did bring some more milk down here. It's another job I could do in the rain, so I've done that. We might have made some more milk by now, but it filled up the oil. Filled up the oil mill, the dairy. Let's get that switched back on. Fantastic. And activate. Wonderful. Small Wernolau cheese. Yeah, I've just left the tanker down here for now. It does need to go back. Really good purchase that was. I was very happy with that. Oh, I heard there's a Volvo one as well. That was in the comments. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I should have looked out for that. Maybe on another map. Yeah, things are ticking over nicely here. So let's go and grab. Oh, how much easier is that? I think it could do with a track, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. We're trying to watch the pennies. I didn't really want to hire that, but it was a needs must sort of situation. Let's go and find the worker and then we'll take over harvesting. Might just give them an empty first. I think the pipe's on the right side. Yeah, looks like it. In we go. Which is what I might do to speed things up. Leave them on that for 1 minute, and we can go, and we don't need the trailer now to move the header. The harvester can do that on its own. Oops, that's my ramp, and there's my broken legs. Not my broken legs, the trailer's. Well, what we could do then, is it worth getting a grain header now? It might be the same sort of story with the grain header. Let's put this trailer into the store here. Just leave this in the car park, because we might need it to transport it back to the farm. Now, I had so many problems. The grain header we currently had for the John Deere out of the shop. So what I'm going to do, this is risky though, because I don't know if the one we're going to buy is going to fit the harvester. No, we won't sell the other one, but we'll see if we can afford to buy a new one, and then if it fits, we'll find out after harvest. If it fits the header, it fits on the combine, then we'll sell our current grain header. Not the corn header that's in the field, if anyone's not watched before. We have a grain header as well, but it's too big. It's just too big for everything. It's a nightmare. I don't know why I purchased it. So, although this will be narrower, the reason I bought the John Deere harvester was because for power. It wasn't so much for the width of the header, even though I bought a wide header. It was for power up the hills, which we lacked in the class tracked harvester. So 6 miles an hour is pretty standard, isn't it? 6.6. And then 7.2, but I don't know what the other differences are. They don't seem to do anything different. Oh, is it brands? Is that a New Holland? Yes, sorry, not looking. But none of the other ones seem to be different. Why is that one 65,000? Let's find out. Safety bar. No. Toucher. Oh, here we are. John Deere. Main colour. John Deere. Wonderful. I'm going to buy that. 60,000. And I am going to sell the other one now, because it looks like we won't have problems here, as it has a John Deere attachment. Although I think they're all pretty much the same, but sure to be sure. So we won't be needing that. I know this is like downgrading, but it's got to work on this map and on this farm, on our farm. So if it's too big, it's too big. And we've made some money back. So no, we've lost some, but we made some. Let's have a look at that. This is a mod, so I'll list it in the description as usual. So I've got wear on it. No, it's just glare from the torch. Yeah, well, hopefully this will work nicely, and that should fit out the gate, no problems. So that's what I want. Okay, let's well, head back to the harvester then, I suppose. After we put this trailer away, we don't need this out now. Go, go, go. Oh, they've actually done so much. That's impressive. Well, of course, we'll be moving into November soon, so we've got to have eggs to sell, and well, we won't sell our canola, we haven't got any left, but we wouldn't anyway because we need for the oil mill, not unless we had surplus. If I leave this in the middle, and dangerously go and wait in the crop. Look at that. We'll just take over now. Lovely. Don't mind a little night shift sometimes. What time is it? 8:30. But we will move into the second day of October to go and complete the other fields. Of course, we've got possible tedding again, and rowing to do, baling. No wrapping, because obviously it's hay. But yeah, we'll have to get all those bales picked up. It's we want to keep them dry. And I'm praying it's not a rainy one. I really am. It was very unfortunate, but really it's October. I probably shouldn't be cutting grass anyway, but the cows are just looking a little bit low on things. So you know what happens, you make plans and then it rains. Well, I think this header is a good investment. Now we've got it all figured out with transporting it. No, I shouldn't have took that trailer, that low loader back, because we've got to get this down to the main farm and it won't fit down them lanes. Okay, that's an oversight. It's not a problem. Just go and pick it back up. Yeah, we're going to have to get this on the low loader. The harvester doesn't have to. That can just follow behind or go in front, whatever. Well, there's only a couple of strips left, and I think looking at the time, real time, we're going to leave the episode here. We've got a few bits done, and I'll just complete this field. There's only one more pass by the looks of it, and then next time we'll do a little convoy back to the farm and get set up, move on, and then get set up for more harvest, more grass, and anything else that happens, because you know something usually does. So I'll see you then. Thank you all very much for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.